Hi, it's Dave with another BookTube video. Thanks very much for joining me today. I appreciate all the encouragement people have been giving to me on this fairly new series of BookTube videos that I've been trying to produce. Today, I want to tell you about a book that I really love. If you watched one of my earlier videos where I was talking about, where I was introducing myself and talking about what I like to read, one of the things I said was, I am very fascinated by American presidents. I've always been a history buff, and being a resident of the United States, I'm very interested in American history, and so I've read a lot on a lot of different subjects, but different American presidents have interested me, and I'm particularly interested in the presidents that we don't commonly hear a lot about. I mean, yes, I've read about Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, but I like to read about the presidents that, haven't gotten as much attention, let's say. So the book I want to tell you about today is called The Man of Iron, The Turbulent Life and Improbable Presidency of Grover Cleveland. It's written by Tony Senneck. He is an author, former White House speechwriter whose works have been widely published in a lot of different newspapers and magazines around the country. Cleveland, in case you don't know, was the 22nd and 24th American president. He was the first Democrat president after the Civil War. And for a long time, he was the only American president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. I say a long time because, of course, Donald Trump is now the second American president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. But for a really long time, it was Cleveland who held that record. Now, the book focuses a lot on his early political career, really his rise to fame. Because he had a slow political development. I mean, he worked his way through New York politics. He was an anti-corruption advocate in New York, which got him a lot of attention. He was a mayor and, of course, the governor of New York. And he had a reputation of being scrupulous and honest, a real stand-up sort of guy. He came off very down to earth, the everyday guy, and that's really what helped propel him into higher office. Along the way and through his presidency, I mean, he did have to deal with some problems. He had a little scandal thing going there. For example, he had a secret surgery during his presidency for cancer. Nowadays, I'm not sure that, you could keep a secret like that from the world, from the news media, but they were able to do that during his administration. His political focus, he was very liberal. He had a very narrow view of the U.S. Constitution, but always saw it through the eyes of a liberal. He was not a big proponent of big government. He didn't believe in that. He had a laissez-faire approach to economics, but he continued, his fight against corruption. That was a big thing for him, and that resonated very well with the public. Cleveland got through a lot of bills through Congress that curbed unnecessary government spending. Again, made him very popular. He implemented a Civil Service Reform Act, which restricted all of the political appointments that were common in government. Ironically, of course, Donald Trump is saying he wants to amp up the number of political appointments with loyalists to him. But here's another thing that would kind of put him in counterbalance to a lot of current day thinking today, certainly with Donald Trump. He embraced immigration. He saw immigration as a very important thing for this nation and the future growth of our country. And, I always think it's very interesting how, history tends to repeat itself over time. One of the major reasons why he lost the election, after his first term, had to do with tariffs. he had been proposing a dramatic reduction of tariffs because he said it was unfair to the American consumer. His second term wasn't as easy as his first term. There were problems with the economy, the depletion of the Treasury's gold reserves, not a great thing. And between that and when word got out about his secret cancer surgery, that hurt him politically. So basically, Cleveland came across as a stand-up guy, and I really enjoyed this book. Again, it's one of my favorite books about what I'll call lesser-known American presidents. I'd urge you to check it out if it's a topic that interests you, the American presidency. Again, the book is called A Man of Iron: The Turbulent Life and Improbable Presidency of Grover Cleveland, written by Troy Senik. Let me know if you are aware of any books about American presidents that I should add to my TBR. I'd love to hear from you.